Hello friends, today we're going to take a look at how to align text to the top, bottom, or center of our text boxes in Adobe InDesign. Now this is another one of those aspects in InDesign that I find isn't taught to a lot of people, and because of that, many don't even know that InDesign has this functionality. But once you know about it, it becomes a really powerful tool. So let's take a look. Now first we have our flyer here all ready to go. We have a couple of text box elements, we have our QR code on the side along with our little sidebar, and then we have our main text area. But we can see that things aren't aligning quite right at the moment. And as designers, we love for elements to align wherever possible. Now in this case, we can see there's not really anything to align to at the top of that text box. So our main opportunity for alignment is going to be at the bottom to be even with our QR code. That will help lend some consistency to our layout. Now there are a few different ways to make this work if we just wanted to do the basics of keeping this aligned as is. If we select our text box, we could double click this top anchor point, and that will shrink our text box to fit to the amount of text that's inside of it. So if we double click on this top anchor point, it will shrink the text box away from where we clicked, shrinking that text box towards the bottom. Whereas if we double click on this anchor point at the bottom, that will send the box away from where we clicked again, snapping our text box to the top. So if we were to double click on the top, it would look something like this. So that did accomplish what we were looking for in order to send everything to the bottom of that alignment point. But there are some downsides. If we add any text, we'll end up overflowing our text box and the words will get cut off. On the flip side, if we were to delete text, we once again end up not aligned with anything and we have to do it all over again. But thankfully, there's a way that we can do this so that it stays aligned to the bottom, regardless of whether we're adding text or deleting it. Now with that text box selected, we just need to go up to Object, Text Frame Options, or usually I just hit Control B or Command B on a Mac to bring that up quickly. Now this brings up a screen with a lot of options, but really the only option that we're looking at today is on this General tab in the section called Vertical Justification. This controls how we're aligning the text within our text box. Now by default, any text box created in InDesign starts aligned to the top. So that means when we start typing in that box, the text goes to the very top of the box, like we have here. But in our case, to maintain alignment, we want to switch this from top to bottom alignment. So let's go ahead and select that, and select bottom. And we can see that that immediately popped our text down to the bottom of our box. This way, if we add text or delete text, it will always stay aligned to the bottom of our QR code right where we want it for a cohesive layout. Now let's take a look at one more use case. Here we have an example of a simple business card. Now at many organizations, you'll find that different employees have different lines of text that might be on their business cards. They may have multiple titles or multiple department names or just longer titles that need to run onto multiple lines. Some may even list additional contact information like an optional cell phone number, while others may not. So when you have so many variables, it can become a little bit difficult to keep your text aligned in the way that you want it, especially when you're merging data. In our example here, we have a text box that we can see is aligned to the top like it normally would be by default. And if we were to delete one of these titles like this, we can see that the text stayed aligned to the top of our box, pushing our text up. The problem with that is it can create some weird white spaces and alignment issues. So we can see that there's a lot more white space on the bottom of our text box than above it. And we don't want that. So we need to find a way to make this more consistent across our entire suite of business cards, no matter how many lines each person may have. Now there are two different ways to do this, and first I'll show you the way that I do not recommend. So again, with that text box selected and we go up to Object, Text Frame Options, or once again, Control B or Command B on a Mac, we'll pop that menu back up. But this time instead of bottom alignment, we're going to select Justify. Now, similar to other justified text, this is going to spread our text out so that it fills the entire text box, but vertically. And let's hit OK. And we can see that it did the trick, but in most situations, it creates a lot of very strange spacing, and I prefer to have my text leading where I expect it to be. So instead, let's make sure that our text box is selected again and go back up to Object, Text Frame Options one more time. And this time, instead of Justify, we're going to switch this to Center and hit OK. And now we can say that this time our text stayed perfectly aligned to the center. That helps us maintain our spacing above and below our text box, as well as maintain our nice leading, meaning that we can maintain how our design looks regardless of how many lines of text there are in our finished piece, which is great for our business cards. And even if we were to get rid of another line of text, it still aligns to the center and keeps that even spacing above and below, even with only 1 or 2 lines. Now, there are many applications for this, but I find it most useful when merging documents either by hand or automatically, because you never know how many lines that you will or won't have. And this way you can keep things as standardized as possible. It's a really nifty trick. Now, if you have any other challenges that you've been facing in the Adobe Creative Suite, let me know down in the comments. I'm always happy to help. But in the meantime, thank you so much for being here today, and I'll see you next time.